a wobbly table, it keeps doing that. Today we're going to have sort of a product review slash show you how to do something else. So I guess product review slash tutorial. Okay, so the first thing is trying not to make a mess everywhere. We are going to do these little chapstick keychains. Now, this is the design I'm doing. It is a very, very, very small design. As a matter of fact, this took me about, it took 30 minutes for the Cricut to cut it, and that's not my time in like creating the design or anything like that. I can't even get the, I can't even get this stuff out of it. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because whenever you have somebody who asks you to do a small project like these chapstick keychains, which are very small, it's important to kind of give it, they're tell you to do stuff that is honestly a no-go. Like if someone tells you that they want you to do vine font, which is that real swirly font on this, that's basically a no-go because it's just real horrible to try to do that on here. As a matter of fact, I'll probably mess up the first one of these because that's just what I tend to do when stuff is full of detail and very small. I tend to at least mess up the first one and then kind of know where to go from there. Also, another thing that makes this super unfriendly is you can't use your Cricut Bright Pad or your or any form of where you sit the vinyl down on a light pad and it brightens it up so you can weed it easier. You can't do that on these, and the reason for that is something about the iron on vinyl makes it where that won't work well. It is what it is. Now, I did have like, I think my sister asked me to weed something once, and it was like something really complicated, and I told her that I would do it, I would make it, but she had to come over here and help me weed it, and then after that she knew what I was talking about when I was like, this takes forever. And I have a cousin who, everything she gets, she wants to put vine font on it, which like I said is that really swirly font, and she wanted me to put it on something very small, and I'm like, nope. She's like, what? I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And then the agreement was that she had to actually come over here and do the detail work, and then once she realized how much it took, she was like, is there another font we could do? And I'm like, no, we're past that now, you're gonna do it. Alright, now this one is weeded, so I can show you what it looks like now. Can you kind of see what that looks like? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so like I said, this is a more than one kind of video scenario. One, I am going to show you how to do this, but I'm also going to go over how to do this a little bit differently. If you notice, I normally use the Cricut Easy Press. It's huge. Now mind you, I could probably do like 5 or 6 of these at a time, but I would be scared to do that because of this little metal ring right here and it not being even or anything like that. If you don't have an easy press, you always have good old reliable iron. So you can do that. Another thing, like when you have something small, and people don't normally think of this, a flat iron. Because, and you do have to make sure you have a flat iron that, you know, goes up in temperature. But you can actually just like, and use a flat iron. You can use it on shoes and all too, and that makes a huge difference because this, unlike the tongue of a pair of shoes, is way easier to use. If you decide to make this kind of like a permanent thing you use, or you use it a lot, I'll say a lot, then you definitely want to make yourself little covers for them out of the Teflon sheets that you use for your heat press. And that protects this, it protects what you're putting it on. It also protects your hair because you're probably still going to use it for your hair and you don't want all kinds of funky stuff on your hair. However, for my you see how my table's wobbling? I need to fix it. However, for my purposes today, we are also going to be previewing this. This is their Cricut Easy Press Mini. And with the infusible ink, which I still haven't done a video of because I just, honestly, Christmas is getting to me. If you have infusible ink, you always need to have something like one of these that controls the temperature better, or you need to have a regular heat press. That's what it looks like. So it is indeed small. Oh, dear baby. Dear baby. Okay. I did not expect it to be pointed like a regular iron. I don't know what I was thinking, but that was not on that list. Okay, we got a machine, we got a cord. It does look like a little baby iron. Okay. Safety instructions. I've read the safety instructions for everything else. I'm pretty sure those are about the same. So I'm going to set that to the side right now. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. These are all the directions. That was not as helpful as I thought. Oh, I did miss out on telling you another one. You can get a craft iron from like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Amazon, Walmart. You can get a craft iron, or what some people call a quilting iron. They're smaller than this. As a matter of fact, the head on it is probably the size of this. And you can use those. Now, I will say one thing about that. I have one, and I used it to do my monogramming on the cups, and it was not what I would call user-friendly. I hurt myself a lot. Okay, so we're going to set this on level medium. It turns orange before it gets hot, so let's give that a second. And then we're going to do this. One day my table will not wobble. Today is not that day. It's probably because I put those little hardwood protectors on it, and I must be missing one somewhere. Or missing something. Something is not right. I don't know what it is. Let's see how long this takes to like warm up too. You want to do it? You want to do it? You want to do it? Don't chew on that. That's sharp. Those are sharp too. And as always, if you do anything with an easy press, you want one of those bats like this that protects your table and protects everything else from getting burned. Because when you reach temperatures like 400, 300 degrees, yeah, you don't want none of that. And this is actually thicker and has more protection than a regular ironing board. I thought that was crap too, but it's not. It's actually more. Oh, actually that was super quick. Okay, put that on there. But it doesn't have a timer. I did like the bigger one because it has a timer. and it just made me feel accomplished. Like, beep, I got you, boo. But no, that's not how this one works. Okay, so we're gonna set that maybe there. Wobbly table getting on my nerves. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Now, just so you can kind of see where we're at right now, or see if it sticks. It is hot. That is a good step in the right direction. But my question is, did I hit all the spots on it? Because there's a little piece at the top that oh, whoa, okay. Well, that's on me. I was wrong. I did not think that would go that smoothly, nor that quickly. But that's what it looks like. That was actually really good, because this was actually easier than using the big one, because the little one, it seems like it concentrates the heat and it goes a little bit faster with smaller projects. So I definitely like that. And this one is, it's got the tip at the end because it's supposed to be able to do hats, shoes, small things. I can't think of any other keychains. I can't think of any other small things right now. But it's supposed to be able to do all of those things easier because you can hold it in your hand. You can do things a little bit more hands-free. These are expensive. I got this half off, and I got 10% off because I'm a Cricket Access member, and free shipping, and it was still expensive. These, how much are these regular price? 80? I'm wanting to think 80, 70 or 80. They're expensive. However, I will say this, if you do have like epilepsy or something like that, this still has the safety mechanisms. This has the stable base that's cool. This has the, all of this is not hot. And that's like a huge thing for somebody with epilepsy, because they have to monitor their safety. And I am accident prone without seizures, so this is, I need as much safety as I can get in my daily life. So I like this. I will be using this because I have a lot of those to get done with. So I know I'll be using this a good bit. I just got to figure out how I want my hand to hold it, because like holding it like that doesn't feel right. I don't know. I got to figure that out. What's more comfortable for me. But I gave you some more options about other things that you can use besides this. Cheaper options. Now when I say cheaper, that also kind of depends. Because I have seen some household irons that are like $100. If you're just getting an iron to do this, then just get the Easy Press. Same with the hair straightener. If you're going to spend $50 on it and you're just going to use it to do this stuff, just get an Easy Press and be done with it. Now, if you have them already around the house, makes sense just to use it. Just make sure you use a Teflon sheet when you use it so it won't mess up your iron, your straightener, or whatever you're working on. You can normally get I think for my flat iron, I paid like $25 for it. So that's, I don't think that's bad. I've got to wiggle all these. My iron, I paid $20 for it. It's a Sunbeam, which I keep thinking is the same company as the bread. Is it Sunbeam? That's going to bother me now. I'm going to have to check that out. If you have any questions, you want to see different stuff that I'm doing, if you want to give me an idea for a product review, all those things, just let me know. I will be making more videos, but the holidays are really hectic right now, and I'm still having to do some holiday stuff, so I don't know when that's ever going to end. But I will be trying to put out some more videos in a more timely, more decent manner. But other than that, I hope that everybody has a good day, and let me know if y'all come up with anything for me to do. Have a good one. Bye.